Here's a tour of a recently completed sketchbook. This has been on my shelf for several years, and it's had lots of blank pages mixed throughout. It's got a lot of various paintings and drawings in it, and I'll just give you a brief overview as I turn through the pages. I don't know when or where or why I did a painting of an American flag, but I did. This one, I remember I was watching some award show and trying to capture some of the fashion that the people were wearing. And then down there in the corner, I think that was a blob of ink that I decided to make into some sort of character. And you can see how old this is because I did that watercolor painting of Queen Elizabeth right after she died. I really like this funny little drawing. It started with that crow, and then I remembered that a group of crows is called a murder, and things just grew from there. This is a shell drawn three ways. The shell was gifted to me from a friend who toured the Northeast and brought that back from a beach in Maine, I think. That's me sitting and waiting for my car at Long MacArthur Ford, and that's a chair that was in their waiting room. That is a drawing done by my grandson, Finn. If he's going to do a drawing, you can bet there's going to be dragons or skulls or blood or something in it. This was the beginning of a class. I buy a lot of classes and I often don't finish them, and I buy another one thinking that it's going to motivate me to draw. And sometimes it does for a little while. But this was, I believe, the first assignment was just to draw what was in front of me. This was something about, the first 30 minutes. So there's the alarm, there's coffee, there's reading. And at the time I was reading the Iliad. And I also bought Audra McDonald's audio version to help me get through it. This is from the class also, and I don't remember the assignment. Oh yes, who are the people in my neighborhood? So that is my daughter, and I'm at her coffee shop, and she's on the left, and then there's another barista, a little drawing of her with her black high-top shoes. On the right is Rocky Ruggiero, from whom I take a Renaissance webinar every week. It's very exciting. Had a little trip to Fort Worth to see the Artemisia Gentileschi painting that was at the Kimball Art Museum, and that was one of the Katrinas that was on the street. That is a small vase that has a cactus in it that sits on my table. I rearranged my studio, as the text there says, thinking it would give me some energy and a new perspective. And I think it did. That was also at my daughter's coffee shop waiting for a friend. I drew the plant on the table, and then I used the small watercolor set that my grandson had given me. I don't know where I came across this photo of Joel Osteen, but I thought that he would make a good caricature, and so I did a quick drawing of him. This was when I was thinking about Jim Dine, the artist Jim Dine, who does a lot of hearts, and I did some negative shape painting on that page and did a tribute to Jim Dine. I don't remember what that page on the left is all about. I must have tried to figure out where the word epiphany came from. This was when I stayed. I met a friend in Oklahoma City, and she needed to do a money tree for a drawing that night. I watched Ken Burns' American Revolution series, and everything went so fast that all I got was some of the noses of the people that he would show paintings of. Of course, no photographs, so just had to draw it from paintings. This was a quick drawing that I did at my daughter's coffee shop, and the person that I was drawing left before I got very far. I was trying out some new medium, the Caran d'Ache watercolor crayons, and I did that apple. I met a friend for coffee at Burger King and did a sketch of the outside of our local Burger King downtown. I don't remember who this was or why I was painting her, but there she is. This is my dad's pocket knife, and this was for a different class that I took, and it sort of got abandoned in this sketchbook. And then the last page is a locust pod that I picked up at Indian Rock Park, and I drew that. And on the right is a poinsettia leaf that I got a giant poinsettia plant as a gift, and it was losing its leaves, so I drew one of the leaves before I put it away for the season. And that's all there is. Thanks for watching.